Hello, magical people. Welcome back to the Daily Astro Show. My name is Meg Moonbeam, and we're here streaming live on the Beyond Mystic and Meg Moonbeam YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I'm going to be sharing the daily astrology horoscope for Friday, January 17th, going into Sunday, January 19th. Very happy to be here with you all. And yes, DigiBean, I am unusually late. I apologize about that, you guys. I've had a crazy past few days and was just a little bit behind in an appointment. So thank you guys all so much for your patience in my live crew. And hello to everyone, whether you're watching live or you're watching the replay. Hope you guys are all doing very well, keeping well in these absolutely unprecedented, very intense times. So let me know in the live chat or the comments below how everybody's feeling. How is everybody doing? Worldsly now says, hey, Meg, good to see you. Lots of shows this week. Yes, lots of shows. And I've had so much fun this past week subbing in for JC as he's working hard on the back end production while Coco has been on vacation. Had so much fun subbing in on the Beyond the News with Janine the past few days. So if you guys haven't checked out those episodes, go check out especially the public Rumble edition of Janine. Had an awesome Beyond the News yesterday. Quick draws Thursday. That was yesterday, right? Today's Friday. I'm having time feels so weird, you guys. Let me know if it feels the same for you. I can't even remember what day of the week it is, but no, today is Friday. Yesterday was Thursday from when I'm filming this video. So that was a great Beyond the Raven show. And then Janine and I did the public Rumble edition of Beyond the News. So go check that out. We got into a lot of the different topics, decoding a lot of the stuff that's going on. So before we get into the astrology of this upcoming weekend, please remember, you guys, to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam YouTube, Rumble, X pages, as well as, of course, the Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X pages. And it's been almost a week since I filmed live the Pluto and Aquarius live workshop that was over on the Beyond Mystic Academy. We had so much fun. It went over 4 hours long live workshop where I dive deep into sharing with you guys the collective and 12 sign predictions for Pluto in Aquarius. We're in this transit for the next 20 years. And of course, you can catch the replay if you haven't signed up or seen it yet over at the Beyond Mystic Academy. Link is in the description box of this video. And if you'd like to have a personal astrology reading with me in 2025, I am getting quite booked out. So you guys can go book in if you'd like to see me at consultations.beyondmystic.net. The link is in the description box below. And what else? Okay, so we're in January 17th, 2025. This is a very big energy week. And just one sec, you guys, I'm seeing there's a mistake with the banner, and that's distracting me. So let me just fix that really quick. 1 second, and then we'll look at the charts. Okay, I'll put this one. There's, for some reason, a typo on the banner, so just fix that. Yeah, as we go into this weekend, it's really high energy, super interesting. We're having today, Friday, January 17th, as I'm filming this weekend forecast, exact Sun in sextile to Neptune. So we're at the last decan of Sun in Capricorn season. We've got that Sun currently at 27 degrees of Capricorn, now within a 3 to 4 degree orb of being in conjunction to Pluto. We're going to have that exact Pluto Cazimi on Tuesday, January 21st. Going to be a very powerful transit. I'll talk about that more on my channel. I'm going to do a video on my YouTube about that for all the 12 signs today. And then we're going to have a special video on Beyond Mystic about that as well in the upcoming days. So stay tuned for that. Sun in conjunction to Pluto with exact Sun in sextile to Neptune today. Holy guacamole, you guys. This is a very spiritual, magical, divine energy. Of course, Sun conjunct Pluto. Pluto is the other world, the underworld being exposed, secrets being exposed, revealing in those Aquarian areas of life. We'll see that as a theme for the whole next weekend and week ahead as well. Of course, Aquarius is the future and ETs, right? We've got, where do I have this link? Dr. Stephen Greer, as of a few days ago, UFO expert makes stunning disclosure about incoming whistleblower revelations. So correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, but I have not seen anything yet around these major whistleblower revelations that Steve Greer is referring to. Let me know if that has come out yet, because I haven't seen anything yet. So, and he said that'll be within the next 72 hours, according to him. And I believe he said that on the 15th, some point earlier this week. So that is imminent. There's definitely, okay, thank you, Jane. Jane in the chat says, nothing yet, Meg. So yeah, there's definitely an energy in the air of ETs, outer space, UFOs, UAPs, as they're now being called, very mystical, otherworldly energy as we go into this weekend with exact Sun sextile Neptune, with exact Sun conjunct Pluto. Okay, even though the moon is in Virgo today going into tomorrow, Saturday, January 18th, which is kind of grounding, stabilizing us, we are going to see as we get into Saturday, January 18th, exact moon conjunct the south node. Okay, we've just had that nodal shift as of Saturday, January 11th, of the north node now in Pisces, south node now in Virgo. And, you know, even though Virgo is a very super grounded sign, the south node is highly spiritual. It's one of those faded eclipse calculated points, our nodes of destiny. South node can represent past lives, past situations, past traumas that Virgo need to come up to the surface to be cleared out. So this is a weekend where, with the Sun conjunct Pluto, Sun sextile Neptune, it's very spiritual, it's very magical, it's very potent in otherworldly ethereal energies. With the south node now in Virgo, with our first moon conjunct the south node for 18 years, first time we've had moon conjunct the south node in Virgo, the sign of cleansing, for 18 years. This is a weekend where we can have, you know, a lot of new energies being revealed in the collective, a lot of exciting things, but also past life endings, past life people coming up, traumas, definitely an energy of, I'm hearing spirits say, tying loose ends as we move into this new Aquarian future. And this is going to definitely be a theme while the north node is in Pisces and the south node is in Virgo for the whole next 18-month period, with a stellium of planets in Pisces. Pisces, of course, rules endings, past lives, karmic undoings. So I'm just getting very strongly into this weekend. It can be people from the past, situations coming from the past that aren't necessarily a block that's holding us back, but it's with the moon conjunct south node in Virgo, kind of like a final cleansing energy that needs to take place. Hope that makes sense how I'm explaining that. CeeLo Joe says, ooh, this resonates, Meg. Well, I'm happy that it's resonating, you guys. It means a lot to me when you affirm what I'm saying with the astrology. So I know I'm not crazy, which I know I'm not crazy because I'm always looking at the charts. And I know for sure the astrology is real, but it's very strong energies right now where we're being affected on the personal level, very strong. We're being affected in the collective, very, very strong as well. Also on Saturday, January 18th, we're having exact Venus conjunct Saturn. So again, this is some very potent aspects as we go into this weekend. Venus, of course, is exalted in the sign of Pisces and conjunct Saturn in Pisces, where he doesn't really like to be, but he's bringing structure and awareness and reality checks to those Piscean areas of life. And this weekend, exactly conjunct Venus, really highlighting our values. Are they in alignment with, you know, our spiritual self, the spiritual truth? Saturn highlighting our committed relationships. Venus are the relationships that we have, whether that's in particular, you know, in love or work, anyone that we're committed to. Is it in alignment with our spiritual and higher selves? Is it in alignment with our values? And this new Piscean Aquarian future that we are stepping into of the woo. Okay. So there is this energy where there could even be this weekend ending of committed relationships or very big reality check clarity coming through about committed relationships for sure. Many people can be meeting new like-minded spiritual soulmate relationships this week that can last until the long term with this Venus conjunct Saturn in Pisces. So if you're single and you're like-minded and you're a very magical person, this is a good weekend to go out there and kind of mingle, meet some new people. You could literally like meet a soulmate this weekend. Okay. Sounds very intense for me to say, but that is literally the astrology. Go to a spiritual event, go to a like-minded event. There can be very fated meetings and happenings that come up for sure. And I'm going to play that when we get to the end. Just one sec. Then as we get into Sunday, we've got the moon ingresses into Libra, air sign. We've got the sun now in Aquarius as of Sunday. So double air energy, going to be very mental, going to be a lot of information starting to be revealed as we get into Sunday and the whole rest of the weekend and week. It's going to be an information overload. Okay. So with that Pluto Cazimi in Aquarius and the moon in Libra, a lot of information regarding, our structures and systems of life, politics, prominent people, ETs. I'm very curious to see this Stephen Greer whistleblower intel that's supposedly going to be coming up. And, as of Sunday, we're in Aquarius season. So happy birthday, solar return to all my Aquarians out there. Love you guys. And so excited for this Aquarius season. It's going to be one for the history books. Our first Aquarius season with Pluto and Aquarius for, since the past 240 years. So huge developments in the collective of humanity. Of course, Aquarius is the collective in humanity. Also the economy. Aquarius is the economy and everything weird and woo. So expect the unexpected, you guys, as we go into this weekend. I want to play as well. This gave me a lot of satisfaction to see this earlier today. We've got Joe Rogan getting more and more into freedom and speaking his truth and humanitarianism, all Aquarius. This is an post from Pleb Reporter. He says, Joe Rogan calls Trudeau a fuckhead and a COCK sucker. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. He says, I don't talk this way about anybody. I genuinely despise people like Trudeau, and I think it's good to say it publicly. He's leading this country on a road to legitimate communism. So let's just take a look at this clip of Joe in his Pluto in Aquarius vibe.
If you can't express yourself and say, hey, this is fucked up, this is crazy, why am I doing this? Like, these studies show that you're not correct. Like, if you can't say all those things, which right now you can't do in Canada, it's not the same. Like, their ability to express himself on the internet has been severely limited. It's real weird, man. It's real weird, and it's happening right. You could walk there. If you wanted to, you could walk there. And it's fucked. It's like it's on the same patch of land as us, and it's fucked. It just shows you what can happen here if you don't have the right laws. Because people like that fuckhead, Justin, they pretend.
You guys are on first name basis.
Yeah, that cocksucker. They pretend that they're, and I don't talk this way about anybody.
No, I'm really surprised.
I genuinely despise people like that. I think it's good to say it publicly because people need to understand like what these people are doing. These people are leading you on the road to legitimate communism. Like he's leading that country on a road to legitimate communism. It's very dangerous. And I think most Canadians are fed up with it at this point. It's just like the party up there has so much control. And he's been forced to resign. So he's got to step down. And just hopefully they don't get some new slick talker to con them into the same old bullshit. Hopefully someone comes along that has like real meaningful change.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that. Fantastic clip from Joe Rogan. JC is in the chat. Hello, JC. He says, legit. Yeah, absolutely legit. And we're going to be seeing more of this with this Sun conjunct Pluto going into this week. Of course, the Sun is our consciousness. Pluto is powerful people like Joe Rogan, people that are public facing. Sun conjunct Pluto in Aquarius speaking on freedom, speaking the truth, right? Aquarius is the freedom and truth and humanity and what's really going on in the collective. So love that Joe is speaking that way, and looking forward to going into this weekend, particularly starting on Sunday and going into the rest of next week. Who else we're going to be seeing speaking publicly all of a sudden, wanting to be a humanitarian of the times and the freedom movement. So cool. Also, this just made me laugh my butt off. I have to share this with you guys. When I saw this the other day, what's behind Doug Ford's viral Canada is not for sale hat? And how long will the trend last? So who had on their 2025, betting card that we would now be having hats that say Canada is not for sale? I mean, it's absolutely weird. It's absolutely wild. We are watching the best movie. We are on the best timeline ever. It is hilarious. Okay, before we finish up, let's pull some cards for our weekend ahead. Let me see what deck I want to do. Let's do the Ancient Stones Oracle deck, which I was gifted by MJ, who's in the chat. Hello, MJ. She says, freedom. So my fellow Canadian sister, thank you, MJ, for being here. Love you and miss you. And thanks so much for the cards that you gifted me. Also going to pull some tarot as well. We got lots of people in the chat today. Thank you guys for joining. Okay, what's our divine messages from the universe, from all that supports us for our highest good as we go into this weekend with these continued crazy ass transits? Let's see what we get. Creativity card and the Gateway card. Let's see what we get in the tarot too. And Yenzi is going to help me set up a card view, a separate card view for when I do the cards, because with this new setup, if I try to put them close, you can't see anything. So you guys can only see them far away. So sorry about that. We're going to be fixing that this weekend. Interesting. Okay, we've got the Knight of Cups and we've got the Emperor. Okay. So creativity card from the Ancient Stones Oracle, and also the Gateway card from the Ancient Stones Oracle. This is a very creative energy. Aquarius, we're stepping into Aquarius season as of Sunday. Sun conjunct Pluto, Sun sextile Neptune. Exact Neptune is creativity. One of the ways we can also work with this is to be creative, to express ourselves, to channel. And even if you're not necessarily like an artist yourself, creativity is very important for us to be expressing, either as a personal hobby, personal way of pleasure and enjoyment, or just recognize that we are literally creating with every moment that we live. Life is a work of art. Life is a creative masterpiece. So how are we being in that creative artistry? This is a very magical weekend with the Sun in sextile to Neptune to be literally proactively manifesting and creating our lives in a conscious way. And the Gateway card is saying open doors, opportunities, and right timing. So we are in a gateway. We're in a multi-dimensional gateway as we enter Aquarius season. Digibean, hi Digibean, says write, draw, play music, etc. We are creators. That's right. We are all creators. Whether you're a professional artist or not, we are all creators, and we are born from creativity, right? It's at our core who we are. And that Knight of Cups is also very creative, and also wanting us to be mindful of our emotions, emotional realm. Are we allowing ourselves to process our emotions as the times are changing so quickly and so drastically? I'm hearing make time for rest. And I've been feeling this message very strong for the whole past couple weeks. As we go into Aquarius season, it's going to start to feel like time is going by even faster. Developments are happening even faster and more prominently. So making time, whether it's for 10 minutes a day, an hour a day, once a week, whatever it is, make time to process your emotions and get some real rest. and rejuvenation. And we've got the Emperor card. If you guys could see, these are my tarot Halloween cards. So once we get the new card view set up, it'll be easier for you guys to see these cool cards. Also, MJ gifted me these Halloween tarot cards. Thank you, MJ, our card queen, my soul sister friend. Emperor is about leadership. And we've got the inauguration happening, right? We've got political leaders being highlighted. I was just about to say, Chrissy, just about to say right before you just said news scum, LOL. I'm feeling intuitively that we might see Gavin Newsom step down. We might see some kind of really big development with Emperor, the leadership of some of these places that have really been falling from grace and having very, very intense things going on. We're also, of course, going to see the inauguration, President Trump. So leadership, we're wanting with that Pluto Cazimi in Aquarius, we're like yearning and so ready for the new leadership of the future. And we might see like multiple people step down this weekend. Going into next week, of course, we've seen Justin Trudeau recently step down as well. So, okay, thank you guys so much for joining me. And thanks to JC, who's in the chat, who's been working hard on the back end, helping us with the production. Thank you so much, JC, for all your support, everything you do for our beautiful Woo community. And before I finish up, you guys, just want to share that Janine and I am so excited. We're going to be hosting this Opening Psychic Senses workshop series, level 1, starting on Wednesday, January 29th at, I believe it's 4 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be our first one. You can join us live or catch the replay. This is going to be Introduction to Unlocking Your Natural Psychic Abilities. Janine and I are professional psychics, mediums, astrology, tarot readers, so we're very honored to share with you guys whether you want to open your psychic senses on the personal level or the professional level, how to do that safely and protectedly. I don't think that's a word, but in a protected way, and all our tips and tricks. So excited for that. Again, you guys, if you'd like to have a personal astrology reading, you can check that over at consultations.beyondmystic.net as well. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. Love you all so much. I'm sending so much cosmic love your way. I see Jill in the chat. Hello, Jill. Mwah. Giving you and Steve a big kiss. Thank you all so much for joining me live, and everyone watching the replay, sending lots of love and wishing you an absolutely magical weekend ahead with the Sun sextile Neptune, Pluto Sun conjunction. This is going to be a big one. So make sure you get proper rest. You're paying attention to all the signs and synchronicities, things that are coming up. Also, JC says, join us for Intuition Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern. Yes, I think it's going to be the first Intuition Fridays with Penny and Ashala. That's going to be on the Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channel. So go check that out. Awesome new updated version of the Intuition Show. So love you guys so much. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, everybody.